Hey Allison, I really enjoyed your video discussion this week. I was especially drawn to what you said of psychopathology when broken down in the Greek to mean the study of the breath or spirit. You also pointed out how God breathed life into his creation and that all humanity is rooted in the breath of our Creator. I love that. That is such a great reminder to our suffering clients that they themselves have God's breath in them despite their brokenness, and that suffering does not come from God, but from all of humanity's fallenness. You also discussed that psychological abnormalities are not due to impulse control, emotional distress, or cognitive distortions, but are rooted in sin. In the early history of psychopathology, and even biblically, any maladaptive behavior or emotional distress was blamed on demon possession or personal sin. It is important that we distinguish that abnormalities align with the sin of all humanity, not just the individual seeking help. Among Christian believers, this is a common stigma that must be reconciled if we are to help in the healing of those in pain, just as Jesus did. In Buttman and Yarhouse's article in the 2014 Journal of Psychopathology and Theology, they advocate that their students of psychology look for opportunities to be deeply informed by the reality of human brokenness and sinfulness. We must be willing to develop a greater awareness of the inner world of mental illness and emotional distress. As we study the DSM-5, and all the psychopathological maladies, as encouraged by Buttman and Yarhouse, we need a shift from focusing on the differences between ourselves and hurting people by exploring the common humanity of the human experience. In 1 Kings chapter 19, the Bible says that the prophet Elijah, as he was overwhelmed and in distress by the challenges he was facing, prays to God to let him die so that he can escape his suffering. In that moment, God allowed him to rest and sent an angel to come and wake him up and to comfort and encourage him. God did not judge. He did not suggest that he was demon-possessed. He comforted it. He spoke words of encouragement, just as is our calling as counselors, to offer hope and healing to those who are weary and broken. Thank you.